Hey there, Steel Nation. Welcome to Channel Name, your official spot for everything going on in the world of the Pittsburgh Steelers. If you bleed black and gold, if your heart beats to the rhythm of Heinz Field, you're in the right place. Today we've got straight talk, hot updates, and a wide receiver market that's heating up fast. The Steelers have been quiet so far, but will they make a move in time? Or will they let big opportunities slip away? Stick with me as we dive into the latest moves, trade rumors, promising rookies, and the growing pressure to reinforce the wide receiver core. Pittsburgh is heating up. Before we start, hit that like button down below. It's quick, free, and helps the channel grow. And if you're not subscribed yet, click the bell so you don't miss a single Steelers update. Every day we've got fresh content, sharp analysis, and the kind of energy only the most loyal fan base in the NFL brings. Let's ride through this season together. Let's kick things off with a topic that's got a lot of fans worried: the lack of depth in the Steelers' wide receiver group. Here's the harsh truth. The Steelers still haven't added any significant receivers. While the rest of the NFL is active in the market, Pittsburgh is just watching from the sidelines. And the market is buzzing. Less than a week from the final cut down to the 53-man roster, we've seen three big WR moves. Devon Vele from the Broncos was traded to the Saints for future 4th and 6th round picks. Skyy Moore, formerly with the Chiefs, went to the 49ers for 6th and 7th round picks. The Texans sent John Mechie III to the Eagles in exchange for a tight end. And the Steelers? Nothing. Now let's be real. Vele put up 41 catches, 475 yards, and 3 TDs in 13 games as a rookie. At 27, he's young, productive, and signed through 2027. The perfect complementary piece Pittsburgh needs: quick, reliable, with solid hands. But it didn't happen. And fans are getting concerned. Because right now, the WR room features George Pickens as the top target, Calvin Austin III as the speedy option, and, who else? Dylan Stoner? A practice squad guy. Trent Sherfield? A solid special teamer, but not a consistent offensive weapon. Bottom line, they lack depth, reliability, and someone who can step up when Pickens draws double coverage. And here's the kicker. Cutdown day is August 26th. If the Steelers don't act soon, they'll head into the season with one of the thinnest WR groups in the AFC North. So the big question: what's the front office waiting for? Are they banking on someone already on the roster? Waiting on the waiver wire after cuts? Or holding back for a bigger move? Maybe for a veteran like Amari Cooper or Odell Beckham Jr. The problem? No signs they're in serious talks. And those players won't wait around forever. If they don't move now, they risk starting the season with a limited offense, especially if Mason Rudolph or another QB has to step in. What's at stake? Offensive consistency, QB protection, and, of course, playoff hopes. But it's not all doom and gloom. Let's talk future, hope, and the next generation. One name popping up in camp chatter: Jalen Polk from the New England Patriots. Polk was a 2024 second-round pick out of Texas, a smart slot receiver with strong hands and sharp route running. In college, he averaged 15.7 yards per catch and scored 14 TDs over 2 seasons. But in New England? Buried on the depth chart. With Hunter Henry, Demario Douglas, and others taking snaps, Polk hasn't seen much action. Here's the buzz. The Steelers are monitoring Polk as a potential low-cost option. Since he's a second-rounder, a trade would likely cost at least a 3rd or 4th round pick. But if the Patriots cut him, the Steelers could snag him off waivers for free. Why does it make sense? Because Polk is exactly Mike Tomlin's type. Smart, technical, clutch on third downs. He could slide right into the slot, compete with Sherfield, and instantly add depth. He also posted solid numbers at the NFL Combine, including a quick 4.02 shuttle, fitting perfectly into the Steelers' vertical attack with a reliable slot option. If he hits waivers, it's a steal. If they have to trade, maybe a 2026 4th round pick could make it happen. It's not just about now. It's about building for the future. Now let's talk about a hot rumor making the rounds. The Steelers could pursue Skyy Moore. Yes, Skyy Moore, the Pittsburgh native, drafted by the Chiefs in 2022, 2-time Super Bowl champion, but never fully settled in. Moore's numbers? 494 yards over 36 games. But he's got speed, slot experience, and is now in San Francisco, where the 49ers have injuries at WR. Here's the angle. The 49ers might not keep Moore past 2025, so they could trade him now for a small return. What if the Steelers jump in? Picture this: a hometown kid coming back, hungry to prove himself, filling a major need, possibly even working with a new QB in 2025. It's low risk, high reward. The 49ers traded him for 6th and 7th round picks, so the Steelers could offer something similar. Maybe a 2026 7th rounder plus a practice squad player. Or even a future 6th if they want to sweeten the deal. Moore still just 25 with room to grow and could thrive in Tomlin's system. No guarantees, sure. But given the current WR depth, it's worth the gamble. If he hits, he's a valuable asset. If not, it's a short-term low-cost deal. Win-win. So, Steel Nation, what do you think? Will the Steelers make a move in time? Should they go after Vele, Polk, Moore, or wait for the waiver wire? Should they have pushed for Terry McLaurin or Gabe Davis earlier? And what about Amari Cooper or Odell Beckham Jr.? Still worth it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. And don't forget, like, subscribe and hit that bell. Every day we bring you fresh content, in-depth analysis, and that unconditional love for black and gold.